my rant over about electronics. Yeah, just done 100 hours of tractor. Good morning, guys. Another week, another video. It's now Monday the 26th of July. I'm out in my Blue Power tractor. It's just had its 50-hour service. Out with the baler on the back, as you can see. But yeah, this weekend it's been in some places it's been rather wet. Here where I am now, they've had no rain over the weekend. Back at our farm we had 2 mil Sunday afternoon, till about 3 o'clock. Where one of our workers lives was probably about, as the crow flies, probably just over half a mile. They had 35 mil, about 1.35 inches, and then over another village, which is probably another couple of miles, maybe a bit more as the crow flies, they had 161 millimeters, which is 6.3 inches. It's a massive amount of water. But yeah, thankfully our farm seemed to miss the worst part of the rain, having only 2 mil, but it was so varied. I mean, I've got another friend who lives probably a quarter of a mile down the road. He had 8.5 mil in his rain gauge. So yeah, it was very, very localised. But I believe in God, as you've heard me talk about in some of my videos before, and I believe that He's in control of the weather, wherever the rain comes and where the storms go, and whether it's sunny or cloudy. I believe everything is in His control, and I pray over my crops when I plant them and throughout the year, and I believe that the Lord has at this time preserved us from this heavy rain. But yeah, He sends the weather and we have to submit to His will. Sometimes, like through last winter, we had a lot of rain and it was very difficult. By the time this video is released, things might have changed. We might have had some rain, and then we just have to submit to His will, that He's in control. And anyway, yeah, so yeah, we're baling behind a 20 foot, where possibly a bit more, maybe 21, 22 foot New Holland, where I was baling last week when I had to put out when it was too damp. Yeah, we just have one issue with the tractor. The power boost doesn't work on the PTO. Works on the road, but when they came to service the tractor this morning, they checked the over, and it's something to do with the sensor, which is exactly what I said all the way along. There's nothing wrong with the tractor, it's only a sensor. All these issues we have, they all seem to be sensor related or something like that. What I'd like to do, I'd like to buy an older tractor. We used to have a TM120 New Holland. We bought that in 2004, brand new. We kept it for 10 years. And in them 10 years, all we had to change was the air conditioning switch went wrong, so that stopped working. That was probably after about 4 or 5 years. And then the temperature sensor on the radiator, so it was getting hot, that went. In 10 years, that's the only problems we have with that tractor. It had mechanical spool valves, so no electrical switches to go wrong on there. That seems to be the problem with this modern machinery, it's always the switches that I said in one of my previous videos. I think it was a title to one of my previous videos. It's always the switches that cause the problems, not the actual thing itself. So anyway, that's my rant over about electronics. So I'll get on and carry on driving my electronic tractor. Alright, just out doing some bailoads. This is the first major tram rides I've come across. I had probably about a foot deep. So to sort of go around them the best I could. Right, it's now about nearly 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm still bailing behind this New Holland combine, but now the straw is very thick. I've just had to slow down to about just under 8 kilometres now. I've got it set at 8k, but it's only pulling about, what is it? Anything between about 7.5 and 8, something like that. So yeah, the straw's got very thick here. Yeah, it's only a 20-foot cut, so when I get behind the big combine of like 40-45 foot cut, I wonder how slow I'm going to be going. So yeah, the guy stacking the straw, he's over here building the stack. He's just about keeping up with me at this pace, because this field's a bit rough. The headland is a bit rough, the headland tram line. He's actually been through with a, here you can see the darker bit of land, that's like the headland one. He's been through there with a, he's got a Sumo Trio. He's been through with that just to try and level it up a bit. Right, it's now about just after 9, probably like 9:15. It's sort of like starting to get a bit darker. I finished bailing behind the 20-foot cut. I'm now bailing behind a Lexion 8900 with a, I think it's 13.6 metre cut. So I'm going a bit slow. I've got my thing set at about 5 kilometres, but I'm going around the outside, so I'm just going really steady, because there's 1 or 2 places where he's stopped. Because if you look closely there, you can see where it's a bit laid, and obviously it's been a bit awkward to pick up. There's a lump just down here, you can see it there. We're now coming up to it. It doesn't like it. I just had a bit of a block up, so it took about 2 or 3 minutes to block it, but it doesn't like it when it's like that. So yeah, that's the status of play at the moment. There's a little 4-footed animal down there. I think I need to clean my window as well. It's looking a bit dirty, so. Right, I'm bailing again. So Tuesday afternoon, I think it's about 4 o'clock or something. There's a bit of a dark cloud over there, as you can see. I think it's thankfully missed us. I think it's gone over the other way. According to the wind conditions, that's where it appears to be going. It's still a bit dark over here, but yeah. The storm is gradually, or shower, I haven't heard I've got a thunder app on my phone. I haven't heard that go off to say there wasn't any thunder, but anyway, that's gradually moving away. Yeah, I'm about halfway across this field. It's about a 20-acre field. I I just had to go around. I've done about half it there. I had to go around and clear the lumps up, a few lumps. This farmer is a bit fussy. He might leave any lumps about. He'll get a bit cross and angry. So, shall I tell you who the farmer is? But most of you probably wouldn't know who he was anyway. Well, yeah, probably most of you would actually, because that farm is me. Yeah, I'm on our own land now, so yeah. Now there was a few big lumps over there. I just had to go and pick up because what's happened, because the barley was so laid in some places. Like there's a gap in the straw there. It's so laid. You got a bit where it dried up on the head. You had to lift up or stop, and of course then you get a big lump because it's fairly thick straw. It spreads out wider than the pickup of the baler can pick up, and then of course you can't pick it all up. And in some places there is quite a lot, because this row is thinner. But some of the rows, it's getting thicker this end now, but some of the rows are really thick, and you're borderline getting in the baler anyway without a bit where it stopped and got wider. So well, I'm baling behind a 40-foot cut now, or maybe 41, I'm not sure, but yeah, there's quite a hill on here, and as you can see in the middle here is where my if you can see it, there is where my power boost green light should be on. Obviously it's working, but yeah, I'm going uphill. I'm getting in between like 6.3, 6.4 up to almost 7. Yeah, 7 there. I'm going uphill, and I'll go downhill, and you can see the difference. It's not struggling at all going uphill, because I'm going slowly. I'm only going like, well, that speed, so it's not like I'm flying along, because it's a big combine and there's good straw. So yeah, we're now turning around to go back downhill. Just pull in here. Yeah, we're now going downhill. So 6.6 dropped to 6.5 then, so it's not really a great deal of difference. We've got a bit of a strange one down here at the bottom. Don't know if you can see them bales there. I decided to, I stopped, they fell out, decided that all three go on their end. I've had one on this end before, but I've never had all three in a line on their end. So the load of guys over here, where is now coming across it, so it's just gonna knock them down. One. Two. Now it's Thursday the 28th, I think. I'm on nice straight roads. I've just set up the GPS to get the. I'm not steering. My hands. One hand's here, the other one's holding the camera, so I'm not actually steering at the moment. You have to get the width of the combine right, which according to this combine is 10.15 metres, but it's a real job to get it right. You often have to recalibrate it every row you do, but anyway, we're baling. Right, I've nearly finished this field. I've got this row and one more. Seems I'm using GPS. I still can't get it still, can I? It's so jerky. I'm averaging 62 bales an hour, which is pretty good going. The flakes are not far. I was supposed to be aiming for 30. I've got 29 flakes a bale there, so yeah, pushing it quite hard. Right, I'm back behind this 46-foot Lexion 8900 again. They had a little bit of rain on it, so he turned the straw. But the problem is it's fluffed up so bad. If you look around here behind me, struggling to go in the baler, it just keeps dragging up on the thing. I have to get out and clear this straw off, and it just won't pull through. I've got 3 more rows after this one, so I'm getting there. But I just have to go so slow. I'm only going what? Where's my speed? There. Just over 4k, because it bunches up and will not go in the baler properly, and then it'll grab too big a bit and you'll block it up. So I'm just having to go slow. I'm doing less bales now. I'm now down to about 47, whereas on the other field I was up at 60, 65 in some places, because I just cannot get the straw in because it won't feed evenly. But yeah, we've done a fair bit of this field. Yep, just done 100 hours on the tractor. Now it's about 11 o'clock now. We're now baling again on some barley straw. We're now behind the 46-foot Lexion 8900 again. It's going not too bad. I don't know how long I'll be able to carry on for when it's starting to get a bit damp. So just going to finish this round on the second row around the outside of the field. There are the bales from the first one, and then when I complete this round I'll do another moisture test just to see what it is. Yeah, I haven't had too bad a day today. I've done a fair few bales today, considering I didn't start till about 2 o'clock. So right, now folded up, ready to head back to the yard. Now I think 1 o'clock, I think, or 10 past 1. One end of the field was okay, and then we got further down over the hill where at the bottom that was a bit damp, so as soon as I got down there I had to stop. So